All right, let's take a look at homework 4. So homework 4, you have 3 problems. Okay. One is a table that I want you to fill in, but I do want you to show work. So show the vapor dome and explain to me why you think it's in a certain region. Okay. And then fill in the table. And the second 2 consist of a piston cylinder device, which is always at constant pressure, okay, due to the piston. All right. And they're kind of word problems that use the chart or the tables in the back of the book. Okay. So, number 1, these are, each one of these, okay, is a different problem. Like, they're not associated. I'm just giving you practice. I want you to do practice identifying where they are in the vapor dome and how you would find either the temperature, pressure, or specific volume, and then write the phase description. Okay. So remember, these are the rules, right? So temperature at a given pressure, if given T and it's greater than T sat at a given pressure, use superheat tables. Same with pressure, same with volume. The biggest thing for you is down here is to draw the vapor dome, identify where you are from the rules above if you're given temperature or pressure, okay, or specific volume, or in this case it's a saturated liquid, which means, right, it's on this side of the curve. Okay, draw the vapor dome, figure out where you are, and then you can figure out your equations. Okay, and then if you're inside the dome, right, then you have a quality and you have to make sure to use these. All right, so follow the rules, identify where you are, and you should be good, which is needed for the next 2 problems. Okay, so problem 2 is you have this piston cylinder device. It has refrigerant 134 at a given temperature. This piston can move up and down. It has 12 kilograms. It's 12 kilograms, has a diameter, and the local pressure is 88 kilopascals. So there's a reason why, if you remember a few homeworks ago, I had you do the free body diagram on a piston, because you need to do that again to find the pressure. And because it's a piston cylinder device, the pressure remains constant. Okay, so the initial will be equal to the final. All right. But what you need to do is you need to draw the vapor dome, right? So draw the vapor dome, T and V, or P and V. Label where you are, okay? And then remember that if it's constant pressure, right, these are the constant pressure lines. These are different pressures, higher pressure, higher line up. You could follow that up, okay? So if you know the final pressure, which is the initial pressure, and you know its final temperature, you can use these rules here to figure out where you are at state 2 and then label it, and then you can go ahead and find the other variables. Okay, which is pretty much the same for problem 3. Okay, draw your vapor dome, identify where you are. You have steam. Okay, it's at this temperature and this pressure. Steam is held at constant pressure, so isobaric, till 1/2 of the mass condenses. Okay, 1/2 of the mass condenses. Show it on the TV diagram, find the final temperature, and then determine the change in volume. Okay. Now, I can't remember off my head. You may have to interpolate in one of these problems. I do have a video on that if you need help. All right, this should help you get started. And if you have questions, let me know. Thank you.